Wow. Okay. I those noises sure are something. Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Lucifer and welcome to Frostbite. This game is in the same universe and series as John Doe and the other one House Hunted, House Hunting. Something one of those names is the true name. But this is in that universe, and I saw this game and I did want to play it a while ago, but I never did because it's still in demo, and this is still the demo version. And I've been sort of following its development for a while, and there hasn't been any new news. So I assume that it's either stalled for now or it's gonna take a while. So I thought, let's play the demo for now, and let's see what happens. Because I think this is the game before House Hunted, so I don't know what I will load because I haven't played it yet. Everyone has a name. They sure do. Hi, my name's Lucifer. You might know that though. What's yours? I just said it. Aren't you listening to me, game? It's Lucifer. I'm the devil. You don't know me, game? Wow. That's wow. You know how more people can know me is if you share my videos and like them. That would be great help. I just noticed the cursor is a finger. That's not good. That's not good, is it? That's really not good. Oh, yeah. Okay. The icy wind beats against your car as you drive down the snow-powdered back road. You crank the heater up, hoping to get some much-needed reprieve from the cold interior of your car. The roads are pitch black in the distance. The only light breaking through are your headlights against a blanket of white. Wow, it's really coming down. I thought the weather wasn't supposed to start getting bad until tomorrow night. Well, it's tomorrow night now, haha! The road's already getting so icy. Maybe I should pull over and check the map. You fumble with the glove box, trying not to take your eyes off the road, but your thick knitted mitten snags on the latch. You tug at it until you can feel the thread getting pulled, letting out a grunt as you lean over in your seat to get a better angle. The action takes your eyes off the road for a moment and... whoa there, whoa, girlie, what's up? Whoa there, cowgirl. I think, is my car a cowgirl? Like, my car's a cowgirl now. You swerve slightly, your tires struggling to gain traction on your chilled asphalt. You can feel your heart racing as you gain control and you realize your glove came free in your panic. Why am I so scared about my glove? Is my glove a mimic and it's going to eat my hand out? I feel like it is. You sigh in relief as you continue through the woods towards your new home with your new roommate. When you answered the roommate wanted listing, you hadn't realized just how in the middle of nowhere it was. With the snowstorm coming, the thoughts of getting snowed in began racing through your mind. Come at me! The snow can't handle my big, thick, throbbing bazonga. It's just so big, thick, and throbbing. It's so big, it's gonna just crack out of its own skull. Yeah, my bazonga has its own skull. It's inside of it. It's biggest brainus. Maybe I should stop and get supplies. What if they aren't prepared? I wouldn't want to end up going hungry and getting cabin fever or something. Huh? Just as you pass through a tunnel of thick trees, you spot a bacon beacon in the distance lighting up the otherwise inky forest. I can't believe your luck that a store would be open this late at night, especially in the middle of nowhere like this. Why are you smiling? Don't smile, please. I don't want you to smile. The moon should be smiling as well. Carefully turning into a parking lot from the slick road, you pull into a parking space closet. Close to the door. It looks like there's only 3 cars parked aside from you. You take note of the dirty tan pickup truck parked right in front. It looks old and well loved. The paint chipping in many places and the passenger window has a crack that you're surprised is holding up. Your eyes move down to the rear end and notice the dark brown stains leaking down from beneath the tailgate. You chalk it up to it belonging to a seasoned hunter. Scanning the rest of the parking lot, you notice the only other car is parked off to the side of the building, out of plain view. Some cheap green sedan with duct tape and patching up some very obvious dents as if it's helping. You rub your arms as the cold chills finally get to you, and you take it as your sign to get inside. You know what they say, duct tape fixes everything. Well, now it's flexi tape, so. The automatic door is sliding open with strained obedience, and you notice the hours sign on the door has been haphazardly scribbled out with a Sharpie. I guess they make their own hours here. Works for you. Oh, hi. I point to you with my finger. Can I touch your cheek with my finger? With my dead frostbitten finger. I love touching people with my dead frostbitten finger. As you walk into the store, you notice it's not much warmer than outside. Disappointing. But at least there's no wind. You tighten your coat a bit more around your shoulders and take a look around. It's a pretty normal store, exactly what you'd expect for a place that's so out of the way. The aisles look well stocked enough for you to get everything you need for the next few days. And it looks like they even have a toiletry section. The last thing you notice is a bored looking cashier who looks like he'd rather not be anywhere else. And you can't blame him. He's just as bundled up, even though he looks more used to this weather than you. Your name is Vic or Ick. His name tag is visible enough to read, and you notice his name is Vic. You consider what it's short for a moment before he glances up at you with an annoyed look in his eyes before looking back down at his magazine. Hey, out of townie, you gonna buy something or just stand there? Because if you're gonna stand there, I might as well give you a job as a coat rack. Well, thank you. At least I'm a coat rack, unlike you, who are just... His curt rudeness catches you off guard, and you hesitate to respond. He doesn't really seem like the type to care if you talked back anyway, as you watch him slowly flip through the pages of his magazine. Oh yeah, sorry. Do you know which aisle the meat is on? I'm kind of in a hurry to get out of here before the snow gets worse. You stand and wait expectantly for an answer, as Vic flips another page, as if he didn't say anything at all. Finally, after several moments, he half glances back up at you for a moment and shrugs his shoulders. You feel the frustration on your chest, but only manage to muster out defeat as a defeated sigh as you begin to stride past him and towards the main aisles, which is broken. Is that broken? Yeah, that's definitely broken. The aisles are broken. You can hear him laugh snidely under his breath as you pass by, and you roll your eyes. You only asked because the moment was so awkward. You don't need to be told how to use a grocery store. Butcher's in the back. Good luck. Well, thank you. At least you were helpful for once, unlike your entire life. You barely hear his tired response as you make your way towards the back. Through the labyrinth of aisles, the store is quaint and mostly has off-brand products that you've never heard before. You grab a stray handbasket that's been left on the floor and start mindlessly tossing things inside. You don't know if you're going to be snowed in or if you're even how long you'll be, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Finally, making your way to the end of the aisle, you can see the red glow of fresh meats under a display freezer light. You catch a glimpse of someone moving back and forth. They look back and you remember Vic wishing you good luck. You start to wonder what he meant by that as you inch your way towards the back. I don't want to wonder. You know what? We're gonna go there and we're gonna become his meat. That's what he wants us to do, right? What a beautiful butcher. He's not even there. As you approach the butcher counter, you notice the butcher is missing. You could have sworn you saw someone shifting around back here. Is that them? You ring the little bell on the countertop. I ring with my dead frostbitten finger, which has been sawed off. Nothing. Oh well, it's not like you need anything cut for you anyway. There's a huge selection of cuts right in front of you. You bend over and study the meats through their cellophane packaging. You've never seen meat this fresh before. The marbling is unique too, and the bright cherry red color feels as if it's drawing you in. There's so much too. The open freezer is almost spilling over with packages of all different cuts, the names of which have been handwritten on each sloppy script. You can't even imagine that a small such town has much demand for meat. Oh, I believe there's a lot of demand for meat. There's a lot of demand for all that good town meat. Oh my god, hi, how are you doing? Oh my god, wow, look at you. Oh yes, so good. No, I like your tattoo. I like you. I like your eyes and your hair. Oh my god, this dude is freaking the knight in shining armor from Shrek. I've got it. Prince Charming. There you go. That's him. You're so swept up in the gorgeous steaks, you don't notice the huge man that's now eyeing you over the counter like a hungry wolf. Like we see, honey. You jump in the sudden vocalization and you take a step back as you take in the visage of the man before you. He's big, real big. You feel intimidated immediately, but can feel your cheeks heat up as your eyes drift down to his big, muscular arms. It's not as muscular as my brain, Bazonga. It's not as big as that, okay? Huh? He definitely works out. You also noticed all the scars covering his body from head to toe. You can't help but wonder where they came from, but you know it would be rude to just ask. As if reading your mind, the man chimes up. Yeah, taking it in the good, sweetheart. Don't be nervous. I know I look big and scary, but I promise you, I'm as gentle as a lamb that you slaughter, that you cut up, that you eat for your big, muscular arms. I'm Tate Frost. Frostbite, the game. You look like you ain't from around here, are you? Oh right, I get to do this, right. I'll tell the truth, why not? You don't really have a reason to lie. He seems nice and he's just trying to make conversation. Quite a stark contrast to Vic up front. Maybe that's why he doesn't like Tate. I actually just moved here too. It's quite a change for me. I haven't really gotten used to the quaintness of all this. I'm Lucifer, by the way. It's nice to meet you. Hi. How you doing? Cute. If you want, I could help you get used to the quaintness around here. I know it can be awfully lonely in these woods. Ain't much for miles and all. I don't like your look. You're going to eat me, and not in the good way. I could definitely help you keep warm at night if you wanted to Sha. You could feel the blush on your cheeks intensify as his forwardness. Part of you wanted to take him up on his offer, and the rational part of you kept you grounded in the fact that he was still a stranger. No. Just no. The least you could do was buy you dinner. Yeah, that's the least you could do. Also, the other least you could do is tell me why he wants to eat me. He looks like he wants to eat me. Again, not in the good way. In the very, very horrifying and bad way, okay? I'm eating chocolate right now, huh? Okay, chocolate in my mouth. So what's the cute thing like you doing out here so late anyways? Oh, I'm just talking up before the snowstorm. Aren't you worried you'll get snowed in here or anything? It's coming down pretty hard and the roads won't be safe for long. Nah, I ain't worried. I was planning on sleeping here anyways, with your meats. That's why they call you the Meat Man. What? You're sleeping here? Is that safe? Ha. God damn, you're cute. How am I gonna let you get away? Please let me get away. Awfully sweet of you to care, honey. But I'm a big, strong guy. Ain't no one mess with me. They're totally intact. The way you say that, and the fact that you're a butcher, feels like it's going to be a very bad thing. Just saying. Ain't nothing to concern yourself over, sweetheart. Tate's voice dripped with a cold, yet confident malice that felt as if it was drawing you in, making you more and more curious of what just this man was capable of. He's gonna tear me apart limb from limb and eat me. That's what he's gonna do. You could feel it in the back of your mind, to leave, to pick up on danger, but there was something about him that made you feel strangely uncomfortable. The fact that he told you that people don't leave intact with him, and that he's a butcher, I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, no. You considered giving him your phone number. It would probably be a mistake. You've always been a bit overly cautious, and you're pretty sure this grocery store is the closest one to your new home. It'd be best to get him to have known him a little better. Maybe chat with him whenever you brought groceries. You thinking about something, Masha? You're looking awfully deep in thought. Oh yeah, I'm looking deep in you. I want to be so deep in you. Tate's husky voice snapped you back to reality, and you gathered your thoughts. It was starting to get late, and you had better get your supplies and get going. Can he be my supply? Because he's a hunk of meat, as the kids say these days. God. You'll definitely be coming back soon. Oh, right, sorry. I better get moving. I totally forgot about the snowstorm and everything, but I'll be back. I don't live too far away from here, and I'd love to maybe get to know you better. What was that thing you said? Shaw? I'm guessing that's some sort of like slang for a friend, right? Yeah. My God, you're adorable. You know that? I really could just eat you up. Red flags all over the place. Red flags so big. Red flags that are so big that you can see them from space. That's how big the red flags are. No, honey. Shy is essentially Cajun for a sweetheart, or something I think is too cute. It may have been freezing in this grocery store, but you could no longer tell how hot your body felt. A wave of embarrassment mixed with lascivious shyness surging through your body. This guy was coming on strong, but part of you really liked it. You're Cajun? I guess that explains your accent. How long have you been here? You don't sound like the type to move to New England. It's pretty cold compared to down south and all. My body's pretty warm naturally, so the cold don't bother me all too much. The cold never bothered him anyway. Da-da-da, da-da-da. I've been here for a few months, give or take, but I move around a lot. Got into a little trouble back home. We're in nothing big like jail time, but I was feeling it. It was time for a change. Got a pretty nice deal on a trailer near here. Don't ask questions. I've always got pretty good luck and all. I'm sure you had great luck with your meats. I'm feeling pretty lucky tonight getting to meet you and all. I don't, but I sure am. You smile up at him and shift your feet slightly. The more you talk with him, the more drawn in you feel. And you know if you don't stop now, you might just be spending the night here. Okay. Reaching towards the apple section of meats, you toss a few of the reddest cuts you see into your basket. You still can't believe how beautiful all these cuts are, and you're excited to try them out oh no. They aren't animals, are they? I mean, they are animals, but not the animals that you want them to be, are they? Oh no. You feel Tate watching you over as you shop. You can't quite discern his energy. It feels as if it goes back and forth between a protective eye and a hungry one. Standing up straight again, you make eye contact with the man, and you hope to call your friend and lift your basket up for him to see in a gesture of farewell. Well, this has been really nice. I feel like it might even be fate that I wandered in here tonight. Yeah, fate. That's one word for it. I also call it doom. I have to get in a little more shopping done, but hopefully you'll be working next time I come in and we can continue our conversation. I'd love to get to know you better. I can words, okay? The pleasure's all mine, honey. Maybe next time I can show you the fresher meat we keep in the... Okay, yeah. The red flags are just so red, it's bleeding. That's how red the flag is now. The flag is so red, it's a meat flag. You smile one last slightly confused smile and turn towards the aisles. There's still quite a few things you need to grab before you get out of here. As you walk down the aisles grabbing random necessities, you can't help but think about Tate. He's so mysterious, yet charming. And well, you can't get his physique out of your mind either. You're really hoping something more will come out of this. You aren't exactly looking for a relationship, but who knows where this could lead. Ooh. You're so preoccupied in your thoughts, you hardly notice your basket and how totally full and the last item you grab clatters loudly onto the floor. You curse a little under your breath as you reach down to grab it, a little embarrassed that you let your mind wander for so long on Tate. I guess that's your signal to leave at least. Okay. You make your way up to the register, place your basket on the counter, you glance around the front store, but Vic doesn't seem to be anywhere around. Maybe he's sleeping in the back or something, you think as you roll your eyes. Hello, Vic, anyone? I'm ready to check out. You called out into the store, but no one seems to respond. Yeah, just walk away. Just walk away. Red flag, so red it's meat that it's just raw meat fluttering in the air now. An eerie nervousness starts to build up in your core. You know, there's probably no need to panic. Yet something about this feels really wrong. And it almost feels like someone is watching you. I'm gonna leave money on the counter, okay? And my phone number in case you need to contact me if it's not the right amount. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna leave so much. Reach over the counter and rip off a little receipt paper and grab a pen. You quickly jot down your info and toss some money alongside it. You're pretty sure you added up all your groceries and left just a little extra in case. Next, you toss your items into one of the plastic bags and head to the exit as fast as you can. You're not sure why, but you feel like you need to get out of here now. You stand in front of the door, gripping your shopping bag tightly. Not sure why you're so nervous, but something in the pit of your stomach is screaming to run. You wave your hand in front of the sensor to no avail. The door doesn't want to open. You remember it was pretty creaky when you came in. Maybe it's just stuck. Yeah, stuck, definitely. Yeah, I totally believe that. Yeah, 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 oh yeah, no, definitely, yeah. Setting your bag down, you try to grip between the doors, pushing them in opposite directions as hard as you can, but the door doesn't budge. You realize it must be locked, but why would it be? You were just talking to Tate inside. Wouldn't he have closed the store with you? You wouldn't have closed the store with you inside, right? Yeah. No. He wouldn't. Or would he? You alright? You alright, Sha? Okay, hi there. Oh, wow. You have a lovely apron. So much ketchup on that apron. So good. You whip around quickly in a panic and come face to face with the man you were just thinking about as if on cue. Oh god. Now that he's not behind the huge meat display, you can really see how big and intimidating he really is. As well as a blood-drenched apron that had been hidden just out of view. You take a step back, rationalizing that the blood is from processing animals. He's a butcher after all. That's pretty normal. But you can't help but notice how fresh it looks. It even shines slightly in the light. Oh, is that Vic? Or was that Vic? I don't know. I'm gonna chomp on one more chocolate. Yay. Your frazzled mind must be playing tricks on you. Yeah, sure is. Everything okay? I heard you making a ruckus up here and came to check up on you. Oh, I think the door is just locked and I can't seem to find Vic. Is the store closed now? I left money on the counter if that's okay. Something about this didn't feel right. You watched as Tate looked you up and down, then to the door, and then back to the counter, as if confirming his story. He strolled past you as if nothing was wrong, and you kept your eyes on him as he tugged at the front door. The same way you did. You want my fingy? I have a fingy. Eat fingy. Fingy eat you. Huh. That's awfully weird, ain't it? We're not supposed to be closed for another couple of hours. Yeah, I'm sure you aren't. I'm sure you aren't supposed to cut people out too. Guessing Vic might have locked up before disappearing, huh? Well, that's alright. I got my own keys in the back. Come on, we can go together so you ain't scared. No. Oh, God. Fine. Why not? You shyly nod in agreement as he smiles warmly at you. It would probably be the safest to stick with him instead of waiting by yourself up front if something did happen to Vic. You just can't shake your uneasy nerves. But following closely behind Tate makes you at least feel a little more protected. He's pretty intimidating and you doubt anyone would mess with him. What if he messes with you? What if he is the anyone? Oh, lovely ketchup shirt. You can hold on to me if you like. I can tell you're a bit shaken up, honey. No. You blush a little and try to relax. It's a little embarrassing that he can read you so well, but it's also comforting that he can see. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's scary. It's creepy. It's anything but comforting. Why? No. Just no why. Slowly lifting your arms out, he grips you gently onto Tate's tank top. Oh, God. Right now, like, it's trying to not get so close that it's awkward, but close enough that it can feel his warmth. Oh, his great warmth. He wasn't lying when he said that he was naturally warm and to make you. Makes you want to even get closer to him, and you realize just how cold you've been in this grocery store. As if reading your mind, Tate reaches back and grabs your hands, tugging you closer until your body is pressed up against him. You let out a surprised gasp as you allow him to wrap your hands around his waist. Oh, okay. Well, I'm dead then. He's grappled me and now I'm not escaping. You instantly feel warmer, pressed up against him, as if you tossed on a heated blanket. You sigh and relax into him as he slows his pacing until he stops walking, stopping short of the meat section. You know, I usually like to take things a bit slower than this, but you're just making it too hard for me, Lucifer. I'm sure I am. But I want things to mellow down. I want things to be soft and nice. Your whole body suddenly feels flush and you can feel sweat beating up against your skin. As if it was any colder in here, you bet you'd see steam rising. Oh, God. Oh, God, that face again. Tate's hands grabs onto yours again as he flips you around to face him. Pressing you against the shelves, you can feel his thick, muscular chest pressing against you as he pins you there. You can smell the sweat and cheap cologne on his skin as he holds you close. There's something else you can smell, but you can't quite place what it reminds you of. Your mind is spiraling with what's happening and your thoughts cloud. It's abrupt and you never thought you'd be doing something like this, but your body is screaming for more as you reciprocate his actions, pressing your body against his hungrily. He lets go of your hand and grips your waist roughly, the sound of shelved items clattering to the ground. Oh, damn, you're making this difficult, you know? You know that? I got half a mind to tear into you right now. Okay. Red flags everywhere! His voice was rough in your ears. It made you shiver as you let him continue to feel you up. You wanted him to go further, but it felt like he was testing you, teasing you more and more with his rough, calloused fingertips. You needed to touch him too. Of course I do. I'm only touching him, but I want to touch him more. I have to feel more of his heat. His heat's touching me so much. Yum. You run your hands against his thick, muscular arms, your fingers brushing against his deep scars. You could hear his breathing getting rougher as you made your way to his chest, pressing against his sturdy pectorals. He was built, but you could feel a soft layer of fat that made him pleasantly squishy to squeeze against. You could feel something much harder pressing against your groin that made you shiver in anticipation. You certainly had a reason for being so cocky. Yeah, okay, what is this turning into? I was not expecting this one bit. What is happening? I'm gonna get demonetized so hard. You wanted to feel him more. You looked up at him as your hands reached the crease of his tummy, asking for consent with your eyes. Okay, this is happening now. Oh no. He responds by smirking and backing his hips up slightly, inviting you to explore more, but you happily obliged. What is happening? Running your hands across his soft, warm tummy and down to the front of his apron, you could feel. Okay. That's strange. It feels awfully wet already, and he's wearing possibly 3 layers. You bring your hands up to check and see. Blood. A lot of blood, and it looks fresh. Suddenly, you place what that third smell is. That lingering smell that only could be described as dirty copper. Your blood runs cold, and you notice that he stopped moving too. His expression, instead of his usual aloof grin, has turned cold and irritated. Well, shit. Ain't that just a mood of a killer, huh? You're frozen, unable to respond as he steps back from you. You stumble forward slightly, no longer having Tate to prop you up. Goosebumps begin crawling up your arms and you start to feel that nervous, slickly feeling again from before. Why is that blood so fresh? Leave it to Vic to be a chicken block now. Well, that's a shame. You weren't supposed to start getting scared till later. Well, I would give my food a fighting chance, so you better start running now, rabbit. Your mind is reeling in confusion as you turn your body and start backing up down the aisle as Tate hungrily watches you. Try to catch up your bearings and realization floods into you. He finally takes a step towards you and your instincts kick in, turning hard on your heel and dashing towards the exit. Okay. Run, rabbit. Ah! You can't think straight as you turn into the front, checking behind the counter frantically for the keys. You can hear Tate's heavy footsteps making their way slowly towards you. You can tell that he's taking his time. The bastard's toying with you. God damn it, where are the keys? Screw it! You give up searching and run towards the door. Oh, okay, these doors are old and beat up. Maybe you can just pry them open and run for the car? You cram your fingers in between the gap in the middle of and push hard. You can hear the metal creak and strain, but the lock is holding tight. You keep trying, fear building up inside of you and the cold sweat on your hands making it harder and harder to get a grip. Got you, rabbit. Oh, you did? Oh, lovely. Got me. Yum, yum. The last thing you feel is a hard, blunt end of an axe handling it to your temple. Everything goes black. Except my little fingy. I can see my fingy. Oh, hi, Vic. Hey, I was wondering where you were. Hi. Oh, you're going to be covered up. Okay, that's fine. Ugh. What happened? My head is killing me. You blink your eyes a few times, trying to adjust to the darkness surrounding you. You can barely make anything out. The first thing you notice as your body wakes up is how cold you are. You can see your breath as you shakily breathe out. Hello? Is anyone there? You try to call out as loud as your weakened lungs can go, but you get no answer. I get an answer. It's called silence. I prefer it that way. You feel something trickling down your face and try to reach up to check, but you can't seem to move your arms. Looking down in panic, you see that you're tied roughly to the chair you're sitting with a thick rope. Your heartbeat starts to speed up as you try to pull yourself free. Help! Is anyone there, please? You slowly try to breathe, your body shaking from fear. Thoughts racing towards your mind as you try to piece together what's happening. Next, you take in your surroundings better, now that you can see a little bit, and notice huge rows of beef carcasses surrounding you. You must be in the meat freezers. You suddenly remember the grocery store and Tate. I sure does like Tating around. It's almost like he's contaminated. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Ha. Great. You feel a chill go down your spine as you continue to collect yourself. You notice the huge metal doors in front of you, keeping you trapped inside. They're most likely locked from the outside. Next, you notice. Oh God. Vic? That's Vic, all right? Yeah. You tug at the ropes again frantically. Yeah. This guy is gonna kill you. Yeah, he sure is. There has to be a way out. You can't die like this. You don't understand. You thought Tate liked you. Why is he doing this? Okay. All your thoughts are suddenly silenced by the sound of the lock on the other side of the metal door being unlatched. Good morning, Masha. Get a good rest. You stared up at Tate as he leaned into the doorway, his usual nice demeanor feeling so much more sinister now. Oh, great. You stared up at Tate as he leaned into... Yeah, okay, yeah. Unable to speak of the fear, your eyes darted around the room for anything that could get you out of this. Hey, don't stress yourself. I made sure you were nice and secure, so just sit back there and relax. You want my fingy? I can give you fingy. Okay. You watch as Tate produce a deck of cards from his pockets. Shuffling them, he expertly before holding up a hand, the back's facing him mysteriously. He's gonna make me choose a card, and then whatever card I choose is a part he's gonna lob off, isn't he? Yeah. I've got a lot of fun planned for you, my Shah. So. Okay. Oh, hi, yo. Let's see how lucky you are. Okay. Am I lucky? Oh. That's the demo. Right, it was a demo. That's, no, I want more. I don't. I don't know. Do I not? I don't know. Alright, I want to quickly check what happens if I, go really fast and I don't like him. I'm not around from here. Okay. You're my whole life. You're a pretty little liar. Okay, he just knows. He just knows. Okay, great. He knows. He knows so much. Okay, really thing like you out here in the middle of nowhere with a big bad wolf and all. You're just being safe, aren't you, right? You can feel blush on your face growing hotter. Okay, so enough to make your hairs your ends. Oh, God. All right. Yeah, sure. Okay, you relax his voice, puts you in a state of sleep. Okay, I'm not, just not. Uh-huh. Stay put. You couldn't shake the nervous feeling in your stomach. Something was definitely wrong about all of this. You think? It's almost like I know. It's almost like we all know. It's almost like you know. Tell me how much you know by whacking that like button. By butchering that like button. I know you know that much. You take a couple of steps back. Oh no, that's okay. I think I'll wait up here. Vic might come back and I don't explain things what's going on, you know? The cold look on Tate's face chilled you down to your core. And you started thinking that you might have made a very bad mistake. It's a real damn shame, you know. I thought I'd get a little more fun, but it looks like your granite start getting scared immediately. Okay, that happens. Panic goes in your throat. Okay, that's all the same. I try to ask for help, and then I get whacked in the face. Okay, so that's pretty much the whole game. I don't know if it's going to get a full release, because it's been in demo for quite a while. And they've made other games, well, one other game aside from this one, which is the House Hunted. And I think in like in a comment in the House Hunted, they said that this game was mentioned in the House Hunted or something like that, or it's like canon in that universe. Which I agree, they probably is, and there's something creepy about this. And check out those videos as well, because I think they're really awesome games. John Doe and House Hunted, great games. Yeah, if this gets a full release, I'm looking forward to it, because they've this developer really knows how to give a really interesting, concerning, questionable stories, but they're very enjoyable and interesting. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of this video. So take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!